Let's face it, content marketing can be a mess. First of all, there's all the different content to be created. There are the rough drafts, the revisions, the publication dates. And then to really leverage your efforts, there's all the repurposing. Repurposing the content for different media, for different formats and so on, which is a big opportunity, but it just multiplies the work. There is scheduling for all of the different repurposing efforts. And then, of course, to spread the word about your content, there is social media, where each piece of content really should be socialized and spread through social media. So it's a lot of different moving parts, a lot of things to keep track of. And from what I've seen from all the different editorial calendars, they all seem to be just not prepared for this new era of content marketing. They're kind of based on the same old, starting off with the calendar and fitting in content to the different dates, but it really doesn't take into account all the different versions and repurposing and socializing and so forth. Now, it's fine for big companies. Generally, they have whole teams or a whole project manager and so on totally devoted towards scheduling, keeping track, making sure all the moving parts fit together. But what about small businesses and entrepreneurs and solopreneurs? It's a very daunting task, but to ignore it really is a huge loss of opportunity, because let's face it, today content marketing, especially when it's leveraged with social media, is the best way to attract, engage, and build ongoing relationships with your prospects. So to not do it would be to lose a big opportunity. On the flip side, I've seen many try it and then just sort of abandon it because it just seems to take up too much time and it's not really efficient. Well, I've created a solution. I like to call it the Editorial Calendar 3.0. Hi, my name is Leon Altman, and I'm the founder of Content into Clients and Customers Blueprint, and I've been creating content and marketing campaigns for clients for many years. So I have a good idea of what really works in the heat of the battle of creating and marketing. So you'll see, instead of trying to fit everything into a calendar or into dates, I've created a system of scheduled content modules where content is the focus, not particular dates, because there's a lot of dates associated with each particular piece of content. So instead, we have these content modules, and let me just take you through one. Now, right here you have the core content. Now, in this case, it happens to be a blog post. It depends. For many people, they like to start off with a video or a report and work things from there, repurpose that kind of content. But for many, it starts off with a blog post. So we have the core content, the blog post here. We have the draft, and you can easily change, the number of drafts. It's scheduled. The publishing date is scheduled. You have a creator. I didn't call it this column a writer, because in some cases it could be an art director or a video editor. Then you have some standard columns, a description, keywords. You have a column for an offer, call to action. Each piece of content really should have a call to action. And then you have kind of a mini social media calendar. Each piece of content should be associated with social media sharing. So here we have Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn. You could add Google+, whatever the social media you use, and it's scheduled, and posts and tweets. Now, to go back here, what you'll see in the module, you have rows for repurposed content. So in this case, it's repurposing a slideshow. Here it's an audio, and you can change the draft quite simply. Like, let's say here, guest post, just click on it, and let's say it's version 2, and in this cell immediately changes to guest post 2, and you can reschedule the next draft and the publication date. So that's the basic idea. It's modules starting with a core piece of content, repurposed content, and then connected to a social media calendar so that each piece of content you can make sure is being shared. And so you can have a whole bunch of modules per month. If there's too many on the calendar, you can hide them. There is ways of adding, so you can have, if you want to repurpose content 10 different ways. There are ways of doing that here. I show you that in another video. So this part of the calendar is content modules, and it's arranged for what I call attraction content. That is blog posts, articles, and newsletters, and that's sort of ongoing content. If you scroll down, you come to a different section, and this is breakthrough content. This is longer content such as books, special reports, white papers, webinars, and so on. These take a little longer, could take months, so need a bit of a different format. Now you probably won't have too many of these per month, but again, there's the title, creator, and it's divided into goals per month. So this way you can keep track of the longer content, the content that, the reason I call it breakthrough content is this is the kind of content, if you really strike it, can establish you as a top authority in the niche. So they're important. So this calendar is really a unique guide to help you create and distribute content. But that really is only part of the overall process of turning content into clients and customers. There is a critical element of connecting the content to a conversion process, and that's the part that a lot of people who do create a lot of content miss out. They're just sort of creating content and it's sitting there and it's not converting. Content is an incredible tool, but it must be tied to a conversion process. I've created a blueprint to take you through the process from creating content all the way to conversion. And I have a special free teleseminar coming up to show you the entire process, taking you through it and giving you insights about how you can turn your content into clients and customers. So sign up for it. You'll see the sign up on the side, and when you sign up for the teleseminar, you'll also get a complimentary copy of this special editorial calendar 3.0. You're welcome to use it for all of your content marketing efforts. So sign up, you'll get the calendar, plus you'll also get another surprise gift, which will also be, I believe, invaluable in your efforts. So sign up, and I look forward to seeing you on the upcoming teleseminar.